cliques of stray dogs, with their weathered fur and hopeful eyes, often settled near the edge of the road. Among these strays, there was one mother dog who had captured the hearts of many. She was known simply as Rosie, and she had a litter of adorable puppies nestled in a makeshift den hidden in the underbrush by the roadside. Rosie was a loving and devoted mother, doing everything in her power to keep her little ones safe and well-fed. As Rosie was out searching for scraps of food to nourish her hungry pups, disaster unfolded. One of her curious offspring, a tiny ball of fur full of boundless curiosity, dashed onto the road just as a car sped by. The sickening thud of the collision echoed through the air, and the puppy's fragile body lay lifeless on the unforgiving pavement. Passers-by, shocked and saddened, watched as the heartless driver of the car showed no remorse and callously continued on their way. It was as if they hadn't even noticed the tiny life they had just taken. Rosie's heart shattered into 1,000 pieces. She refused to accept the reality that her precious baby was gone. In her desperation, she did something extraordinary. She barked and howled, her mournful cries echoing down the road, hoping beyond hope that someone would stop and help. But, one by one, the cars passed by, drivers seemingly indifferent to her anguish. Lynette, a compassionate clerk at the local store, heard Rosie's intense barking from her workplace. Her heart ached with empathy, and without a second thought, she rushed outside. But as she stepped onto the busy road, she realized the sheer volume of traffic made it impossible for her to reach the grieving mother and her fallen pup. The minutes ticked by like hours as Rosie continued to wail, her desperate cries piercing the hearts of those who witnessed her agony. Passers-by began to gather, their concern growing. Finally, as the tension in the air grew unbearable, a group of volunteers from a local animal rescue organization arrived on the scene. They brought blankets, treats, and crates to safely transport Rosie and her remaining puppies. But by the time they reached the spot where Rosie had been tirelessly barking for help, she had disappeared. It was as if she had vanished into thin air, taking 2 of her surviving puppies with her. The volunteers searched frantically, but Rosie, guided by her unwavering maternal instinct, had retreated into the safety of the woods.